Hello, I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I am here finally with my Christmas journals completed. I've only done 4. I may try and do a few more this week. I'll try my best. And 3 of these are already sold. I'm not sure which ones yet. I'm just waiting to hear back. And I might write it, but I won't publish this video until I know which one is available, and I'll write it below in the description. And I did them in these books that I bought at the antique market. I think they're Reader's Digest, yes. So Reader's Digest in Italy, I didn't know that. Translated into Italian, but they were really great colours for Christmas, so I did 4. I do have some other Reader's Digest books with beautiful covers, and I also have some beautiful antique, really old books that I might use. I'm thinking about it for the Christmas journals. So let's get to the flip throughs because there are 4. I don't know whether I'll do 2 videos or just one longer video. And as I said, I don't know which ones are sold and which ones aren't because I'm waiting to hear back. So we'll do the first, and I'll call them like Santa. This one, for example, is the Santa Christmas journal. And I'll say if that one's available, I'll say Santa Christmas journal is available in the description below. Okay, so I have my collage on the front with this beautiful image. There's some linen and stamped antique hemp with my lovely Stamperia Christmas stamps, and this is one of my favorite antique laces onto the back like that. Okay, and I used baker's twine for the binding, so we'll just do a quick flip through. Oh, I never showed you also the tags and things that I'm finished making the other day, so I'll pull them out and show you them as I go. So it might be a bit of a long video. So that's one of them. Really love that. And on the back, a stamp and just some collaging. And so you have a glassine bag there. This is a journaling card that I made. It's a bit grey. I'm putting shadows onto it. I'm sorry. I'll just get that off. So I fussy cut out these flowers. I can't remember where they came from. And then just some old book page on the back. And then antique lace on the top. Here I made a tuck spot, Stamperia tag. Can't use that Tsunami Rose, I think. And then this is that beautiful Stamperia paper. Just a little fussy cut candle. And these, it says L'Inverno, which means winter. There's some lovely images in those Reader's Digest books. I'd never seen them before. This is a public domain image. I think I got it from Pixabay. I really can't remember which website I want to. This is a tuck spot here and a lovely Stamperia journaling card, or you can make it as a flip out or whatever you like. Another image from the book, little card. This is one of my embroideries, vintage embroideries that I have, and I have scanned it in a few different spots. So and that will be a digital kit that will be available very soon. Some more images from the book. So because these pages they're actually glued into those books, so what I did was I had to stitch them to some book pages from the book as well. I folded over and stitched them on so they could go in the signature. Here's a tuck spot and another journaling card I made with a vintage postcard image. I just did some gluing there, little tuck spot. The other side of that embroidery. It's quite hard to find some nice Christmas embroideries at the antique market. Didn't like them very much. This is also one of my antique Christmas cards that will be in the kit. This is a public domain image. Another tuck spot, Nostalgia Graphic Land. Oh, I have this great book. I don't know where I've put it. It's from the 1970s, I think, and it's got all Christmas recipes in it. And then that's a vintage postcard. And this is there's 3 signatures in the books. Another pocket. Love that paper. And they have lovely lettering at the beginning of every chapter. Another postcard, another public domain image, a tuck spot here. Gorgeous image of Palazzo Signoria in Florence. Yep. So I was just reading what it said. Another little journaling card, more images in Florence. And then this is a tuck spot with this gorgeous bear. This is from Tsunami Rose. And then I found this gorgeous book. It's a vintage book. I'll just grab it and show you. It has really great images. This one here. The Country Diary of Christmas book. And I'll tell you the date if I haven't removed it somehow. The date is 1993. It's not that old, but it's all about Christmas. Has all those gorgeous Victorian sort of images in it. So each one has one of those. Here's one of the tags that I made. Now this will be in my digital kit. This is beautiful marbled paper, hand marbled paper, and then one of my doilies, and I wrapped it all the way around. That's one of my favorite tags. And let's see here what's next. This is a public domain image. I really love that, and it's really cool because you can write all around here with a black pen, so it's really great. That's the Ponte Vecchio, just a tag, and then this is another, that's the other side of the book page. Another tuck spot here, and this is another tag that I made with old book page, and that's Nostalgia Graphic Land. There's Piazza della Signoria in Florence. It's called Light in the Square, La Luce nella Piazza. And that's the loggia in Piazza della Signoria. And then this is another little tag I made, or journaling card with a little pocket. You might notice this beautiful linen tea towel that I got that yesterday at the other antique market that I went to. I also got some gorgeous antique Christmas, what are they called, postcards. So from around 1900, a lot of them. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper that I've just put an image on, and it folds out so you could put photographs there or whatever you like. And then it's also a pocket. And then this is the last signature. You have another that looks like Fiesole in Florence. Another pocket with the tag and a little thing that you can journal with or make a flip out. And then this is another story in the book. Recipe, I think we've all seen that one. And then beautiful old children's notebook. Duomo in Florence. Nostalgia Graphic Land. And a tuck spot. This is Tsunami Rose. Another vintage Santa. Another journaling card that I made. And I remembered that I had all my Christmas trims, and I really like those. Now this is really cool, and I'll be showing you this when I show my new Christmas digital kit. I put it in there because this is a blank one, but these are from the early 1900s, and they fold out. You'll see. I think I put one in one of the other journals, and the children, including my friend she's about 63, she told me they used to write a letter to their mum and or dad, usually dad, and put it under their plate at Christmas, and they'd write a little message to their mum and dad. So that's really special. I really love those. So I managed to find one at the end. Oh, this is another book that I found, which is really cool. I'll just grab it. And it's called A Victorian Christmas. The cover's I'm not a fan of the cover, but there's some really cool things in there as well. So I've been putting those in too. And look at that great image in there. So that's one of the book pages. Yeah, so I was saying about that's the other side of that. And look, and it's totally, that's all like a lace. It's a paper lace. It's really beautiful. Yeah, so I was really thrilled. I found one that hadn't been written on, and I also found one that had been written on in French. So I've got that scanned as well. That's another tag I made with scrapbook paper and a tuck spot. And then another image. This is gorgeous wrapping paper. That's the other side of the Tsunami Rose. And then this is, what is this from? Tsunami Rose, is it? I think so. So I've just put that in there so you can write on it. And I did not cut that out. It was like that. So some naughty child cut out of their book. And look how old the paper is. It's all yellow. Another painting, the Duomo in Florence. Now that looks like the Foro, the Roman Forum there. And then another pocket with a gorgeous journaling card from Stamperia. And then this is another, this is going to be in my digital kit for Christmas. Now I have printed on ivory paper, so that's why it's kind of yellowy. And it's embroidered, hand embroidered, and I have scanned, as I said, they were quite big, the embroideries, so I scanned them in different parts. So I printed that one smaller, but you can print it bigger. And I just put it on this old mottledy sort of paper. And then that's that side I really like that. I didn't want to cover that up. And then this is another tag that I made. Love that. The bit of antique lace. And then this one here, and I can't remember who that comes from. I'm sure you lovely ladies know who it is. And a pocket. And then that is that journal. Now it's just gone dark. It's raining. Do I need to put my light on? Just a minute, guys. I might put my light on, see if it's better. Might make everything a bit yellow. Might have been better without it. Oh well. Okay, so this one we will call Two Red Robins, or Red Robins. I'll probably forget and just call it Red Robins, so don't be confused. And so that's the front, again with the antique hemp stamped and some, what do you call that, jute and vintage trim. And then on the back I just put some paper that I bought in Venice, and then one of my favorite washi tapes by Stamperia. I only use little bits at a time, and I put a little bit of washi on the spine as well. Okay, I'm sorry it's gone a bit yellow. So a glassine bag pocket at the front, and then here I have a tag that I made, Stamperia stamp, and then old book page on the back. And then I just put this Stamperia journaling card there. And look, the beautiful, I love that paper. That's also Stamperia. I think that was last year's, I'm not sure. I think it was, yes. So I just stitched in one of these round thingy-majiggies and just put a few things in there for whoever purchases this to play with. A Stamperia tag. This is a public domain image of some Christmas baubles. You could probably write on there too with a black pen. And then a vintage image, and the book is from 1964. And here's a lovely image of a girl with a cat, an antique image I should say. And one of the images from the book, I just love that. So I tried to choose, oh it's getting dark isn't it? I tried to choose the images that I like the best out of the Reader's Digest. Here's another little tag that I made there, just with some scrapbooking paper and a tuck spot with a Project Life card, wrapping paper. Aha! So this is one side of the French one that I found. Ooh, it's windy too. It's getting really dark. That's rotten bad luck. And look at the beautiful calligraphy. And when I find the other part of it, I'll see if I can see the date. So this is from one of those books. Another Stamperia journaling card. Wow, it's dark. Another image and a Christmas card. Oh, here's the other side of, that's the other side of that, because I scan them both sides, but you can see it's all perforated and beautiful. I don't know if you can pick it up in the camera because it's gone dark. There. This is wrapping paper. Oh, here's another tag that I made with a public domain image. Really like that. And then a Stamperia tag. Try and go a bit faster. Getting distracted by the darkness outside. That's a Nostalgia Graphic Land. It's got nothing on the back. I just left it so whoever purchases is free to play with it as they like. I don't want to do everything. A gorgeous old painting, I can't remember by whom. Love that map that was in the book. Another antique Santa card. Pocket here, and then just something to write on, printed on ivory paper, and a tag. And then another tag that I made here. And then just a journaling card and a pocket. I love that image. Some more images here. There's the Christmas tree journaling card in a different way, done in a different way. Then let me see here, some more handwriting, another pocket with some little bits of ephemera in there, another antique postcard, journaling card, another tuck spot here with that gorgeous Winter's, I think is it Winter's something by Stamperia. And I love these little, are they Victorian sort of Christmas figures that you can fussy cut out. And then here is that's one of my embroideries that I scanned. Another pocket with a tag, and this was kind of like, it's meant to be like a bookmark by Nostalgia Graphic, but I like to put them there as a tuck spot as well sometimes. Another image, so cute. And then I just glued some pine cones there. Lots of places to write in. Another public domain Christmas image. And then here we have another tag that I made. There. Really love that tag. Recipe from that Christmas book. Then just another tuck spot, and then this. Who was this? Oh, this is from Dreams, etc. I think they're called Dreams, etc. Then some more images. Love those. And then another tuck spot with a nice card that printed on ivory colour that you can play with. Another journaling card that I made. So cute. And then what do we got? Another pocket here. So this is the front of the French one, 1898. So just trying to read it. If it's in it, no, it's in French. Yes. So that's a scan of my beautiful antique letter. I'll be showing that when I'm ready, when I put my. That's also going to be from my printable. That's the reverse side of one of the postcards. And then this is also from my printable. I put that in the Christmas one because I love the colours. And you'll see when I show you the tags and things that I made, that I used it and it made a border around images. It's really cool. So I put that in there. Another image. And then this was from the book. I like that, so I kept that there. You can cover it up with Christmas images if you want to. And then this is another big journaling card that I made in a pocket. And one of those bifolds from Tsunami Rose, book page. And then isn't that gorgeous? Just love that. It was such a great book to buy. I didn't even know what it looked like inside. I just thought I'd give it a go, and it turned out well. So another tuck spot and little card. I love these. They're from Nostalgia Graphic Land, so I just left that floating so you can do what you like with it. And then another public domain Christmas image. And then here, if I can turn the page, another flip out from the original book. And let's see what else. Now we're at the end of so this is a Stamperia card, and then that's a public domain image, and then this is what I made with a strip of scrapbooking paper that I had. So it's got a belly band, you can put photographs in there, and it's also a pocket. And then this is a vintage Christmas card. As I said, I would include one. Oh, did I put one in that one? I thought I did. I have to have a look. There will be one in there. Don't worry. And then this is one of my little book page pocket flippity gibbets things that I made. Oh, here we go. This is the tag. This is with that insurance thing that I showed you before. And look how cool the border is around the image. So I thought that was really fun. And then that's also going to be in my printable. That's the beautiful marbled, hand marbled paper that I bought, and that will also be in it too. And I'll just slip that in its pocket, and then you can open it out, and you've got a pocket here in this one. Love this. And then that's one of my printable postcards as well, which is really gorgeous. And I thought the colours, even though it's not a Christmas scene, I thought the colours were very Christmassy. Now this I did glue right down just because the pages are fragile and I didn't think it should be flipping up to put something else behind it. So that is that journal. Then the third journal, what will we call it? Christmas flowers? Yes, we'll call it Christmas flowers. Similar sort of routine as the other ones on the front. And then the back is like that. That's the spine. And let's have a look inside. So I love this. I made a pocket and then I glued on these gorgeous cutout figures. This is just a little journaling card. And then this is an antique postcard that I found. And it's got old book page on the back. Then there's this gorgeous paper here. Another pocket. Here is that beautiful paper to use to write the letter to Mum and Dad. Sorry, I just knocked the pedal on my sewing machine. And a lovely Stamperia tag. And I tried to put in the first page of all of the books because they are so lovely. This is one. Oh, this will also be in the printable. It's one of my vintage hand embroideries. And then a journaling card. Again, plenty of places to write. It's fairly undecorated. I just put things in pockets. This is a Stamperia journaling card. I just put things in pockets so then whoever uses it can move them around as they like. Children's book. The notebook is called Problemi. So they're working out problems. So here's another journaling card that I made, and my lovely Christmas trim that I did remember that I had them. I nearly forgot. And then that's a colouring in page. Couldn't think for a second. Recipes, journaling cards, antique painting, another journaling card, and tagged by Stamperia, and a pocket. More images from the book, another Stamperia journaling card. I didn't trim all that red off. You can do that if you like. I thought I liked it, so I left it. This is an Edith Holden page. It was the December one. I don't have any of those left, unfortunately, so that's it. And then another little journaling card. Oops, skipping a few pages, some writing spots. And then another little tag with a public domain image I made here. And I really can't remember where I got those ones that are photographs. Then this is the end of the first signature, beginning of the second, and I just glued that gorgeous image there. I love that on that red paper. And some more images, another tuck spot. Here's another part of one of those letters written to, I think it was written to Dad. There. And then this is another tag that I made here. And that is also, that backing is going to be in my printable as well, this here. I love it with that blue stamp there. Another Stamperia tag. And this is a public domain image that I found. I think might have gotten those from Pixabay, but I couldn't be 100% sure. Some more. Just go a bit faster because we've still got another one to look at. So they're all pretty similar inside, more or less. Oh, this one, I love that. I thought that worked really well together. So this is one of those book page pockety things that I made. So that's you already saw those. I put this journaling card in there that I made, and then that's the inside, and then there's another journaling card in there, and then that's the other side. So they're more or less similar. This is a doily that's going to be in my printable. What's going on here? Oh, some images from the book. Little journaling card. tuck spot and a beautiful Stamperia card. Some more beautiful writing to Papa or Maman. And there's a little postcard, Stamperia. And I love that public domain image too. So cute. And then here are some, this is another what I made with a strip, and I've got a pocket here and then a Stamperia journaling card there. I just thought that worked really well with all these gorgeous colours. And this is the last signature. They took some time to make these journals. I had to stitch all the pages. It took me quite a while to get them going. A little tuck spot there. Another tuck spot here. Love that old antique postcard. Another tuck spot here. But I didn't put anything in because I like that on the opposite page. So I put it on the opposite page. That's just a little journaling card that I made. That's another public domain image that I found. And another tuck spot. Oh, that one, yeah. Here it's a tuck spot on this side. And then on this side, it's a flip out. So you can flip it out and write on the other side or put photographs. That's from the Victorian Christmas book. I love this image here. It's really cozy. And you can write all around there. How cool is that? That's a public domain image. And then another tuck spot here. Another tuck spot here with some things to play around with. And then I really like these pages at the end of the Reader's Digest books where it says special note for the reader. I really like that. And then here we have another tuck spot. Oh, I didn't put anything in that one. And then this is another printable, and I just folded it over, so that's really cool. You can attach something there and you can decorate and you can write. They're really fun. I like those when the pages are folded over. And that's one of my embroideries that's going to be in the digital kit. And then this is, I think I showed these. This is a pocket that I made. Some I was going to make into little booklets and some I made into pockets. So this one has a pocket here and a pocket behind. Oh, isn't that cute with those cats? And I really love the way that turned out. And then this is vintage, but it's a reproduction from the antique postcards. So I put that in. That's the original. And then I think it might be from the 70s, I'm not sure. And then this is a tag that I made. I did buy it at the antique market though, with a cute little robin on the back. And then I used one of those wreaths again and I decorated this glassine bag, which I really like that. So that's the third one. So Christmas flowers. And then this is the fourth one with the reindeer and peace. So this one has, again, jute, some paper, some washi tape, stamped antique hemp, antique trim and lace as well. Oh, sorry, I'm off screen, totally off screen. Need to pay attention. So yeah, antique lace there and some of my favorite washi by Stamperia. And that's the back. Okay. So inside, isn't this? This is another one of those pockets that I made. I love the way that turned out. And that green, that's that marbled paper that I bought that will be in my printable. This marbled paper will be in there and this one as well. So that's a tag I made. That slips in there. And then this is just a Stamperia card. So if you can't write on there, I think you could, but you could collage some papers on there that are lighter that you could write on. And then that's some beautiful Stamperia paper from last year. Another public domain image, the beginning of the book. And then this is a pocket. This is in one of my printables. Oh, that's that one that I used on the tag with the lovely blue stamp, dated 1917. There you go. There's a journaling card. And then this is a sort of journaling card that I made in a tuck spot. Okay, some more images. This is one of the postcards that will be in my printable. Christmas recipe, the original, a bifold, and then these are images from the book. That's just a little, that's actually a tuck spot, but I left it floating and I didn't put anything in it. Some handwriting, love that with the cinnamon sticks. Little journaling spot. So I left these. I thought these would be cool to washi tape in and make flip outs and that sort of thing. So this is the center of the signature journaling card. Love that image. And then the other side of the handwriting. This is another tag that I made. And then, and I stitched in all of the pockets this time. Another Stamperia journaling card. Oops. Getting a bit tired doing all this talking. Need a glass of water. It's a pocket. Cute image. Little journaling card. And then another tuck spot here. I love that paper. And then a little image that you can play around with. And I like these pages here because they're good. You can write on them and decorate them. They've got no writing on them, or not much writing on them. Another old engraving, I think it was. And then that's another little journaling card. It's just plain with old book page on the other side. This is the end of the first signature, beginning of the second. Little pocket, and then a Stamperia card. Here we have a Stamperia tag. Love that image. And then that is Tsunami Rose. And then here, what did I do? I made a little flip out with some Stamperia paper, and it's also a pocket. That's cute with Santa. And then just a little journaling card. I just pinned it to the wrapping paper. Lovely image. I think that's from Graphics Fairy, preparing for Christmas dinner. And then that's just a really cute little tag that I made. One of my vintage embroideries that will be also in the kit. Journaling card. Gorgeous image from those books that I showed before. Another public domain image, journaling card. Big journaling card by Nostalgia Graphic Land. Can't remember where these ones came from. Maybe from them as well. I can't remember. Little roundy thingy-majiggy to play around with. Another Stamperia journaling card. That's just lovely, that one. Like that. And then some more images. The other side of that image. Then another little taggy thing to play with. Here is one of those letters. Here's that letter again to Papa or Maman, I can't remember. 1898, as I said. Let's put that down there. And then a little journaling card. Another public domain image. I thought that's just beautiful. Wrapping paper. Then this is just from one of my postcards, 1920. And, oops, I made a tuck spot there. And then just a little tag. I think that was from a Stamperia paper as well. And then that's a Stamperia tag. And that's the end of the second signature. And here's a tag that I made. And that's the other side. And I just put a glassine bag there with a Santa on it. And then here's another tag that I made. That's that doily that I showed before. And the other side. So I flipped it over. And then just a little tuck spot. A little journaling tag. Another one. Oh, that one folds over the page. And then this is another tuck spot. Isn't that beautiful? Sparkly. That was a lovely paper. I didn't find it again this year. Love that Christmas image. Then another tuck spot. I put a lot of tuck spots in. No wonder they took me so long. And that's just a tag that I made. And then let's see what else there is. I can't remember. There's a tag. Oh, here's that beautiful letter again. Oh, this is to both her parents. This one. To chez parent. So the writing is just beautiful. It's from the Victorian Christmas book. And then this is, you didn't see me finish these, I don't think. This is like a folding out tag. So that's the way I decorated on the front. That's the back. I didn't do anything inside because I thought whoever purchases it can collage some paper, do writing, or you could stick photographs and do writing here. I thought that's really cute. So I'll just put that back in place. Okay, so that stays there. And then that's the other side of the letter. And then here is another tuck spot and another Stamperia. I just love these Stamperia bits and pieces. That's why I included them. They're just so gorgeous. This is one of my favorite Santas. And there's a little journaling card, another page, and then another public domain image with cinnamon. Oh, those bickies look yummy. I'm getting a bit hungry. Santa here in a tuck spot, and then another Stamperia tag. And then, oh, this is my other pocket. I just pinned it there, so you could do whatever you like with it. And then I put in this lovely tag that I made here, and that's the other side. And I'll just slip that back in there. Just let me find it. Oh, I can't be bothered to do that now. Sorry, guys. And then here, I'll just put that over there. I made another one of those with my strip of scrapbooking paper. Here's another one of those reproduction original postcards, not written on. And then here's just like a taggy thing that I made in my usual style. So that is the 4th journal. So thank you for watching. I will be back. At the moment I am working on the biggest journal I've ever done in my whole life. It's got 7 signatures. It's a big old book from 1960, and it's a custom order, and it's going to be a travel journal. So my client's going to document all of her past trips in there. So she's hoping to fit most of them in there. So I'm quite excited about doing this one. I've already prepared all my signatures, but I put pages in, but they're not sorted. So, yep, I've been working on that, and I have some more things in the works, so I will be back soon. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope you're having a great Sunday. I don't know when I'll be publishing this because I'm waiting to hear who's having what book, and I have sent images to the first 2 clients because I sent them out in order of who asked, and I'm waiting for my first client. My second client has told me her first and second preference. My first client hasn't answered me, and then I have to send the remaining images to my third client who asked in 3rd place. And then one will be listed in Etsy by the time this video is up. So thank you for listening, and I will be back soon. Bye.